But I'm hoping that works. There we go. Now it's good. Guys, I'm just going to send this out, get everyone in here, but it looks like we are live. It looks like. So all good. Let's get this thing fired up. Here we go. We'll play that tune again.
Top hat cat, he's the king of the scene. Strutting down the alley where the night lights gleam. CEO of a coin known as THC. Making moves while sipping herbal tea. He's got his paws on that blockchain stack. With every purr, the market's climbing back. Whiskers twitching under city lights. Top hat cat's got the future in his sights. Top hat cat, the coolest CEO. Every feline around just wants to know how he keeps it smooth, how he rolls so sweet. Top hat cat, he's the one to beat. Office high above the street. Top hat cat with his rhythm so neat. Crypto growing while the world spins round. Top hat cat's got the best game in town. Every dog wonders how he stays so calm. With a flick of his tail he drops the bomb. Market shakes, but he stands so firm. Top hat cat, he's confirming the term. Top hat cat, the coolest CEO. Every feline around just wants to know how he keeps it smooth, how he rolls so sweet. Top hat cat, he's the one to beat.
Right, guys, one more track and we're going to get started.
From the hillside Rasta to the city where the everybody remedy making life better. And where the crowd top up shine bright, spreading the sense of love day and night. The eye of the magic, linking every crew, slow a nation rising. Jah know it true, sprinkle little THC on me. Light up the chalice, set the spirit free. Top of cat and lead the ganja spree. Building the vibes in the community. Blaze it up high, let the smoke fly. Rasta road a car reaching to the sky. Sprinkle little THC, oh Jah. I feel it flowing near and far. Ganja off the grow, no Babylon can't stop. Tap and cat, tap on the scene, watch it pop. Push on the healer, roots run deep. Your power strong, no time for sleep. From the ghetto youth to the elder wise, THC a sparkle in the people's eyes. Campaign a burn, fire can't quench. Stoners unite, no sitting on the bench. Sprinkle little THC on me. Light up the chalice, set the spirit free. Top a cat and lead the ganja spree. Building the vibes in the community. Blaze it up high, let the smoke fly. Rasta road a call reaching to the sky. Sprinkle little THC, oh Jah. I feel it flowing here Rasta coaching man, let it roll round. Papa cat a king, him wear the crown. Sense me a sweet, lift me off the ground. Yeah, yeah, the rhythm, hear the iris sound. No more oppression, free up the earth. Rasta rise, that's the word. Sprinkle it on me, let the love increase. Papa cat bring the ganja peace. Sprinkle little THC on me. Light up the chalice, set the spirit free. Papa cat lead the ganja spree. Building the vibes in the community. Blaze it up high, let the smoke fly. Rasta road a call, reach into the sky. Sprinkle little THC, oh Jah. I feel it flowing near and far. So give me that sprinkle, THC so sweet. Tabakata march to the reggae beat. Jah bless the mission, stoners have to meet. One love, one heart, the circle complete. See, I realize it up front.
We're getting there, guys. Yeah, I'm about to start it now. So if you know anyone else that wants to jump in, we already got quite a few people watching in, which is great to see. I am streaming on crazy amounts of platforms today as a test. So we're doing YouTube. We're doing YouTube. We're doing my bad. YouTube, Facebook, X. We're on all platforms at the moment. Good to see everyone tuning in. And yeah, we'll get started. Sorry, guys, one more track. I'm just trying to get the word out about this. I do like to just share it with everyone. So we will get started very shortly. Let's find the right.
We're back from the dead fam. You trap you should be club with a man in the fats. Drinking again, then we dip, leave a gap. Dr. Mush is gone, but we're still on the map. Always fan vibes for the real deal from the ends to the net. We keep it still. Dr. Mush is back, got the key to the lab. We need to find it, can't take no jab. Back from the dead, not acting. You and she pass on the road, we're swinging, chasing. Dr. Mush, he's got the key. We're free, take over, we're on a spree. We've risen like the feds in the NFT, sing we're off our meds. Without Dr. Mush, we're feeling like we missed the thread. But with a she-bass, we'll still get bread. We're on the grind, no time for yapping. In this digital jungle, we're scrapping. The mute and she-bass, we're scrapping. We're the comeback you lot been flapping about. Deadly was, but now we're busting. In this pixel world, we're hustling. Dr. Mush is gone, we're fussing. From the shadows, we're choosing to shine. Back from the dead, back from the down, back from the dead. Back from the dead, from no chat, mutual club with a man in the fats. Shanking again, then we dip, leave a gap. Dr. Mush is gone, but we're still on the map. No way, sound vibes for the real deal, from the ends to the net. We keep it still. Dr. Mush is back, got the key to the lab. We need to find it, can't take no jab. Back from the dead, not a ting. You and she pass on the road, we're swinging, chasing. Dr. Mush, he's got the key. We're free, take over, we're on a spree. Look at us, we're the dogs that's flaming. Making moves, we're the ones claiming. The legends are back, we're not just aiming. We're the NFT royalty, you best be training. From the block to the metaverse, with the crew we did reverse. With our she-bass, we're in the verse. We're taking over, it's the mutinous curse. So remember the name is Mutant Sheba Club. We're here to disrupt, no love for the squad. Dr. Mush is missing, but we're still gonna dub in the world of Web3 with a one-jewel grub. Look at us, we're the dogs that's flaming. Making moves, we're the ones claiming. The legends are back, we're not just aiming. We're the NFT royalty, you best be training. From the block to the metaverse, with the crew we eat reverse. With our she-bass, we're in the verse. We're taking over, it's the mutinous curse. So remember the name is Mutant Sheba Club. We're here to disrupt, no love for the scrub. Dr. Mush is missing, but we're still gonna dub in the world of Web3 with a one-jewel grub. With a one-jewel grub, yeah, New and cheaper club, I hate this one. No love for scrub. The mush is missing. But we're still gonna dub. But I'm still gonna dub. But I want your grub.
Right, let's get this thing started, guys. It's Monday, it's time, it's AI time. Thank you to everyone that's joined up already. Damn, there's a lot of people watching already. I'm very, very appreciative. Even seeing people join on Facebook. So shout out to the people on Facebook. I don't normally stream on Facebook, but I did think, you know, today we'll try something different, and we'll also give exposure to those people. And just show them a bit of what's going on in the AI world. So today we're going to start off with Runway. This one has got a new update. This one is Gen 4 Turbo. So it really produces stuff fast. And we're going to just make a few videos on here. And then I want to move on to a niche that I found that I think that you guys are going to like, which is making storybooks for kids. Very easy niche to do and to get published, put on Amazon. And I'm seeing people make some decent money off that. Obviously, you have to just target your niche for those books, but it's definitely a way that you can make some money. And I wouldn't even just say kids books. You could do like visual novels and all of that with the technology that we have at our fingertips right now. So I encourage all of you guys to follow along if you want. Obviously, the one thing I want to do as well, just as a bit of fun today, is go over these action figures that you guys have been seeing on the timeline, everyone doing the action figures of themselves. I'm going to show you how to do that, but not just by sticking it in GPT straight. I'm going to show you a different way of doing it that makes it come out a lot better, in my opinion. So it looks like I'm going to have to just quickly change this. Give me 1 second there. This one. This is the one. So we're going to start off with this now. What I want to do first, though, is let's generate an image, and then we will we're going to get some motion on it. I just want to show you how quickly this one works and the quality of it. So what we'll do is we'll start off with a tool that I've shown before that many people love, and it is this one. Just give me 1 second. Let's switch to that one so we can watch the actual generation of it. And this one is Krea, guys. So Krea, Krea.ai. Very good tool, one of my favorites. And as you can see, the amount of things you can do with Krea at the moment is just unbelievable. You can even make 3D objects. So we'll go over that. But I did one yesterday. Literally from a still image, you can make a 3D object, and then of course download this as a file to be used as 3D. Okay, this one isn't that great because I just used some random picture, but if you get a picture that has a background removed and all of that, I mean, this wasn't possible so long ago. So I just wanted to show you guys what is possible, and we will be going through some of this stuff. They're using Hunyuan 3D2, which is, you can actually use this on a website. So what I wanted to say is Krea is using a lot of these other AIs and integrating them into their workflow, so you can get access to them all over here. There's this another one I want to go through today is the video restyle. So the image that we turn into a video on Runway, we'll restyle the video in Krea. So let's start off with an image today, and I mean, I'm open to whatever. Let's think of something different to what we're seeing here. So we'll start off today with an image of a. Okay, we'll just do a bank robbery. A bank robber entering a bank. And then So that's a prompt that I've done, and then I'll just use it. You can use a different style, so you can look for a particular style that you want to use. We're just going to go for like ultra realism on this one. But I mean, it's really up to you the style that you want to use on your image. These are just all the so we'll go with cinematic realism for this one, and then here you can turn up the power of it. So how much you want that effect to be on the image. So we generate here. I mean, it's giving a bang. Geez, what is wrong with my spelling? Okay, so we'll start off with something like this, because I think that this could be pretty cool. We're getting there. So what you can do is like, I like that one, but not exactly. So I just hit variation here. And then it's going to give me a whole bunch of variations of that same shot, but just with different characters and different people in it. So you just keep hitting variation until you kind of find the image that you think looks best. Yeah, let's go with this one. That one's quite creepy. So we'll download that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Runway now. If I'm going too fast or you have any questions, please, guys, just let me know in the chat. More than happy to slow down for you guys and just go over it again or whatever you might need. So here we go into Runway now. And we are going to drop our newly bank robber image straight onto there. And then for you don't really need to describe your shot, but I mean, it's up to you if you want to do it. So we will do it in this case. So I'll just copy the original prompt that I had and put that across over into the description. And then let's see how quickly this generates, because normally videos take a couple of minutes. Let's see. They say that the turbo is super quick. Let's see if it works. So we generate in queue. Okay. It's saying it's going to take a few minutes. So let's see. Now, what I want to do is just to compare, I'm going to run the same thing in Krea under video. So I'll go back to Krea so you guys can see while this is while that's loading. Give me 1 second. Change windows for you. Oh, that window just disappeared. I'm not even sure why that happened. Sorry, guys. I will bring that back. So we go back to this one. And just in the meantime, we'll hit video here on this, and it's going to do the same thing. So there it started. And okay, so the other one's already ready. So let's go and have a look at it. That was really fast. I'm impressed. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get this thing to stream for you. There we go. So it's already done. And let's have a look at this. Not a lot of motion. I mean, he's like vibrating, but not a lot of motion. So now I'm going to show you what else we can do with this. So there we could expand, we could restyle. Let's restyle it. Actually, what I want to do is I'm going to also do a Higgs field one as well. So we go back. And now the question is like, why are we doing this? The reason we're doing this is because if you wanted to use these together, you could make your own animations, you could make your own movies, you could make your own YouTube videos. It really is up to you what you want to do with it. But you can use it, obviously, to make that passive income. Like, we will go back over that at the end, but I have been showing that over bank robber and running. Let's try running running into a bank. Okay, running, because running might actually, I might have double tapped that. So I'll show you how quick this thing is, just so you can see the exact processing time for something like this, compared to old video generators, which would have taken, tons of time to get through, even just one generation like this. Now I'll go back to Krea if it is done. I'm sure it is done already. Yep, it's done. So we'll go back to Krea. Let's give it a second. Let's actually just watch it, because it really did it fast last time. I thought it was going to take some time, but it just snapped like in one or two moments. It didn't take long to actually start going through this, unless it does put you on a hold. I'm not sure. So I do have some guides for you guys as well for afterwards, so you guys can go through everything like step-by-step process. So if anyone wants those guides, let me know. Let's go back to Krea while that's generating. I guarantee the minute I do this, the other one will be ready. But again, I don't even see motion. I see a little bit like. So okay, so what we'll do then is we're going to do the same test, and we'll say a bank robber running into a bank. And then the start frame would be this. The start frame would be this. And the style, we leave the style out. So let's just try with that. Krea's really fast. And this is all free, guys. Like I've shown you some of the other ones that I've done on Krea. Like this is all free, these. So that's an animation made by Krea. And as you can see, pretty good how this moves backwards. The moon stays in one place. I've done a few other ones as well, like this Rasta guy here. DJing. Now this is you would use for your you would use this for your YouTube channel. That would be like a video you could loop and play over and over, different angles, which is something that obviously, that's part of what I think you should work on. And I'll show you with Higgsfield how to do different angles. So let's see. Okay, now we're talking, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to just quickly show you the one that we've done with Runway. Here we go. Now look at the difference on this. So this just shows you the importance of prompts. Like you have to know how to prompt. So there I was like a man walking into the bank, and I was like, no, that's not going to work. A man running. So you're making more emphasis on that. And then watch this. He blinks. Boom. There we go. That's not bad. For like the start of a movie could be like that, like this guy running into a bank. But it looks pretty good. I mean, you can see it keeps everything kind of the same as what he's wearing, his legs. It's actually quite hard to tell that it's AI. I mean, he is running kind of funny, but some people run funny. You can even see the consistency on the floor, how the floor consistently stays the same. It's a pretty good video generator, I must say. So this is Runway Turbo 4. So there are other ones that you can use, and this is just one of the ones that I recommend. Let's go back to our Krea one. And this was the one that we said now running. So that's dope as well. Oh, so I don't know why the screen sharing is not. Sorry, guys. So this is with Krea. Again, guys, a free app that you can use. And I mean, we could kind of, link those other two together. So it could start off with this, and then like that could be your frame. And then that starting frame with him pointing could be the start of the next frame. So you start turning it into a movie. So that like you link them all together. And that's the way that people make AI movies, is by making these short clips and then putting them together. And if you can get good stuff like this, all consistent, that looks good, the fingers are all in place, it's going to be very hard to tell that this is even AI. I really, really like this. And we could do more. So we can just take this one now, and we could just say a bank robber running into a bank robber turning around and running into a bank. But then what I would do is I would stop this here, there, and I would take that and I would screenshot that. And then I would use that as the start frame of the next one. So the next one would be him pointing the gun, a bank robber pointing his gun and then turning around and running into bank. Okay. So now we'll just try this one, and the start frame is basically the end of the other frame. So we'll just generate that, and now it should. There we go. So 1 minute. It really moves fast. I want to show you how fast Krea is. And if you are going to get a subscription, I like Krea because it does the video, it does the image generation. You can train it. It's got the PK effects built into it. It's got like everything that you want. Kind of, it's like an all-in-one. Obviously, ChatGPT 4.0, you get free uploads every single day. So you have to question, are you really going to use it that much? If you are using it all day long, yeah, for sure, ChatGPT 4.0 is a great deal. It does everything, but it doesn't do the video generations like this. So it just depends on what you're using it for. If it's for like, writing, obviously ChatGPT 4.0, Grok, Perplexity, these are all free tools that you can use. Google AI Studio, I love, also free. The Gemini model is free. So you can use all of these things for free. And just kind of Frankenstein together your own final product. Or you can go in and you can pay for something like this, and then obviously get, look at this. Look at this. It didn't do exactly what I said, but it looks pretty good the way that it's coming in. So if we had to like run those two that we've done, let me just check that I'm still streaming okay. Yeah? So if we had to run like those two, like from here, so there he points the gun, and then from there, whoa, oh sorry, it was the one down. See, so like we can even see it here. So here he points, starts here, points, and then there he comes into the approaches the person. That could be like him running past, and then you could do another one of him with his back to generate a new image with his back. And I mean, you have to get clever with this stuff. So you can just copy this image, and you can even go into I'll show you something else you can do here, chat. So we open the chat, we just paste that in there. Make an image of this guy with his back to the camera. I don't know if it's as good as ChatGPT 4.0, but ChatGPT 4.0 will definitely be able to do that. Shout out, big man. Appreciate you, bro. So there we go. And there he is. Okay, it did kind of change the scenery, but that could be a different angle. It kind of looks the same. You could still change it a bit more. I mean, it really is up to you. Make the lighting cold and fluorescent. I knew I was gonna fuck that spelling up. Okay, so there we go. Let's see. So I just said make the lighting cold and fluorescent, kind of like the same as the other one, because everything else was the same. It was just the lighting didn't look right. I mean, you could argue it does, because he's then turned his back to the camera. Oh, it's too much. Let's use this one anyway, just for argument's sake. And then what we'll do is, with this now, just straight video. So we've already got that. So now we just start building it out. So like you guys saw, you know, the bank robbery, he approaches the camera, and now this is him like running into the bank type of thing. Yeah, there you go. Starting to make it. You can see it starting to generate. Can you see? I don't think it lets you see for some reason. You'll see in a second. Thanks, Tribe Called Rex. We're actually in the space yesterday. You guys should check them out. Very cool project. They got some 3D assets going on there. Very dope stuff. Hopefully part of the Green Pill Collective soon. So yeah, let's go. Let's have. I mean, I think that's dope. Like if we look at what we've done here, we've kind of it's pretty sick at what we've done. So he starts off there, then he approaches the camera, and then we take it to this scene, and then he like kind of walks. I mean, you know, then he starts running past. The lighting obviously is the problem there, but I could change it. That's not really too difficult, because from here he walks past the camera, and then the next scene would be like this. And then you could continue this of him actually walking into the bank. So I'm just trying to show you how you build the movie. You know, it's all these different parts that you need to put together. And then you would obviously make a soundtrack for it. So how would we make a soundtrack, guys? So I'll show you quickly, just because I like to it really doesn't take long for me to go over it. We'll go straight into Refusion, and we'll say instrumental, and we'll say a cinematic, dramatic composition for a bank robbery. It's always nice to just push AI to see what it's willing to do and how far it's willing to go. So now we needed our music for this. So obviously we go into Refusion, and guys, I also, one thing I want to say is, please feel free to follow along. Like go and do all of this as I'm doing it, and make your own movie. It doesn't have to be about a bank robbery, but it could be about whatever you like. And Refusion is the one that I'm using now. So I'll put it up on screen so you guys can see what it's called. Refusion. This is the one I'm using now. So it's generating the song. Let's see how good this sounds, a bank robbery tune. Stirring tides. Ooh. Perfect. So we get that, download that as an MP3. It's done. And then all we do is we would go into, we'd use Canva. I mean, you can use whatever you want, really. It's up to you to decide what you want to use, but we will just do a Canva one here. Let's make sure that's the right one. Nope, it's not that one. 1 second. Give me a second. Let me just go, because I do have a give me a second, guys. I will just quickly sort this out. Yeah, so guys, this stuff is all advancing. It's crazy because every week I try like give you guys new information, and there's all like I'm always worried like, oh, maybe this week there won't be enough, and there's always just so much. Like really, there's just so much that you can do with this. So let's start with the video now. And we'll do a landscape. I think oh no, we're not going to do landscape. We're going to do a mobile video. So Canva is also free. You can use the paid version. I use the paid version. You don't have to. I just use it because I get a lot of use out of it, obviously, from running different projects. But it's up to you if you want to use it. So what we'll do now is we'll Frankenstein this thing together. I'm not going to go too heavily into it, but I am going to just show you how easy this is. So, right, what we'll do is we'll start off with this one. And then we'll go that one. And then we'll do this one. Download that one. And then I just wanted to see the other one. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna actually show you what might work here. I don't know. Let's try it anyway. So we upload these files. Give me a second. So we're going to start off with the one of him pointing his gun, which is this one. So that one goes in there. Just give it a second to upload. Yeah, so that one starts off there, and then we add the next one, which will be the one of him with the close-up already pointing the gun. So this one. And then from there, I was thinking there's two options. We could possibly do the this one, actually. The one from Runway. But is this the one where he... I don't know why it's being slow like that. Yeah, so we just cut out this first part here. and then we'll upload. And guys, I know this last one is going to be a bit off color, but I'm going to try to change it a little bit and just see if I can Frankenstein it. So I just click on it, double click on it, edit it, and then I'll just go into the filters here and just try to choose a filter that's going to match up a bit more to the style of the other ones. There will be something. It's not going to be perfect, but it will be there. That one looks better. I mean, the colder, the better. You could even go black and white. That might be dope. Yeah, let's try black and white. Okay, so what we have so far from our little Frankenstein, that what's taken us, we've got 17.5 seconds so far. So this is just to show you it does take time, of course, to build this stuff, but it really can be cool. So let's do a preview. I mean, it's not perfect by no means. So, but what I do want to do is just add the music onto it. And this is what I'm saying. Like, you know, imagine if I'm spending 15 minutes doing this. Imagine if you actually take time and make sure that all the frames are good. It becomes a lot better. So we're doing this fast, but I do encourage you guys to actually go and do this stuff and do it properly. You know, so let's try again. We'll do a beat sync here as well. It just automatically syncs the beat to the image, I guess, to the images, and kind of like stretches it out. We'll try it out anyway. I don't know, that like running one kind of like throws me off, man. Let's take that one out. Let's try again. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of our little AI movie so far? Watch it again. Wait a second. Can you guys hear the sound? Can someone put in the chat? Can you guys hear the sound? Maybe you can't, and that's going to ruin the whole thing. Actually, I can just take the echo and noise suppression, then you should be able to hear it. Let's try again. Here we go. I think it's pretty good, guys. I think it's pretty good. You know, and what I want to emphasize here is that we haven't taken time. I'm showing you an example. So don't think that this is like what AI can do. Obviously, if I spend more time now, I can make this into an absolute banger of a little movie. You know, there's little things here that I could fix. I don't know why it glitched there, but kind of like the glitch. So we can keep going with this. You know, if you guys want, we'll do a couple more frames just to show you what else we can do. But what I wanted to do now is take this one that we've done, and I'm going to download it as a, I think MP4 is the best way for this. I'll just do it at 720 because it's going to take too long if I do it at 1080. So we'll download this now, and then I'm going to take it into Krea, and just want to show you the video restyle, the restyle thing. So we'll wait for that to finish. It shouldn't take too long. And as you can see here, you can kind of add a new style to it. So we'll look for a style, you know. And I think that for that particular one, we can do like has to be very dramatic. Fantasy creatures. blurred out. I want to do something that you guys are going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, let's try this. Let's try this. So we'll like do it like a charcoal painting. We add our video here that we've just made ourselves. And there it is. Only 12 seconds. So here you can really, you know, you can kind of really play around with the strength and everything of it. Describe your video in the visual style you want to apply to it. A cinematic scene of a bank robber entering the bank with a ski mask and his weapon. Let's just try this. I am just doing this on the fly, guys. So obviously it's, you know, if I, like I say, if I had to sit and actually work on this shit. Cool. Okay, let's run it. I haven't done this restyle on Krea yet. I've done it on other ones, but not on Krea. So I'm interested to see how long. It looks like it's going to go really quickly. Krea is just always so quick. I just don't know how they do this. Some voodoo stuff going on right here, I swear. So we'll just let that run for now. Let's give it a second. Invisen, Gura Gura, Big Man, Tribe Called Rex. I'm seeing everyone. Now, let me just say something. We're putting together a movie here, and you might be thinking, how can this be used to make money in AI? Well, not this particular thing, but you're learning how to put a movie together. So when it comes to like making YouTube videos, you know, you don't just have to have a static image with your audio that you're doing, or you could even do children's stories just like this. So it doesn't have to be a bank robbery. It could be a full like children's story. You know, you could use like Pixar style if you like, and make a full Pixar movie. And there's just, the capabilities are just endless. And you can see here they're going to add this style to the video now, so interesting to see what's going to come out of this. But yeah, like I say, Krea is just an absolute monster when it comes to all these different things that they've added into it. Even like the Pika thing, where you can like pick up the image and it's like clay or whatever, that's all integrated into Krea now. So they kind of like becoming the hub that you go to, and then you get to use all the other kind of tools within their tool. It's pretty cool. I like it. For the pro version, it's definitely not cheap, but I think for the like plus version, it's affordable, and it's enough. It's enough. Trust me, it's enough. Unless you're going absolutely ham on this, like 10 hours a day, then maybe it won't be enough. The thing is, once you create something like this, man, it's just like look at this now. I know that it's now creating something different, but it's put it in that style, you know, like it's keeping the style all the same. And I don't know why it only did the first. I guess that we didn't. That was maybe the wrong. Yeah, no, it's the right one. It's definitely the right one. Style 1 of 2. Maybe it's the time that it does. Maybe it only does those few seconds. Doesn't seem to push past that, which is crazy. Okay, so now let's switch it up quickly. So now we're going to go to a different one, and we're going to do the same thing, but we'll bring this into the video as well, because this is my favorite one. As you guys know, this is the that the Door Brothers exactly, this is exactly what they're doing. And they are smashing it at the moment, making commercials, music videos, all of that, just like this, just as like what we're doing right now. So Higgsfield is the one I think the Door Brothers are actually using a lot right now, and you can see why. It's just absolutely insane when it comes to the different features they have. So the ones that would work for us in this bank robbery would maybe be this is perfect, like pulling up in the car and everything like this here. But let's keep on where we are at the moment, and so it's him kind of like walking down now. This is one I did for Crypto Stoner. I'll show you guys as this one's generating, but so I wanted to show you what else that they've added now. This is a new thing that they've added, literally brand new. You can mix the styles. So if you go mix, you can add a second motion now. So like from the run, we could do like building explosion. No, it's too similar. Let's do... I think you see that's the one. I think the Door Brothers definitely use that. But let's use that. Let's use that. So can you actually just flip these? Let's do the 360 orbit and then mix that into the run. Action run. And then I'll just use the same prompt just because it's easier. So we go here, we just enter our prompt, and it enhances it automatically, which is really cool. And then you can go into advanced as well, change your duration. But yeah, let's try that. So it does a 360 orb, and then it does the action run. So let's try that. Now we're using two different styles in one scene, which I love. This was the one I did for Crypto Stoner. And that was just done from a still image. But again, it was too similar because it's like turn and turn. So try choose two completely different styles if you want to get like a nice output. Some things about Higgsfield. Sorry, I'm just going to dog out. Some things about Higgsfield that I want to tell you guys about. Higgsfield. Let me put that in there. So Higgsfield AI, you've a camera movement first AI video generator. It gives you 4 to 5 video clips after sign up. So just be aware of that. Obviously use them wisely. Then also the image to video generation. You can also do like text to video. It's less restrictive with its content moderation, so you can use like Trump and all of these things where a lot of the other ones won't let you. Um, it is a little bit, the video coherence is a little bit behind Runway Gen 4, in my opinion, but it is still very, very good. So this is your basic upflow, and I'm going to give you guys these notes, so don't worry about that. So you upload your initial image, you select your motion, keep prompt enhancing on for best results, you hit generate, and then you use one click re-rolling to reiterate. Initial frame must fit the desired camera motion, and mix of compatible shot types for the best result. Adjust weights. I showed you guys how to do that. For custom prompts, describe the scenery and camera movement. Reuse elements from canvas with one click. Okay, so let's go back to it and see what we have got. I'm very excited for this one, guys. Let's see what we have made. Wow. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. That's dope, bro. That's very dope, bro. Sure. That's what I'm saying, bro. Higgsfield, you don't play games with Higgsfield, man. It's just so good at the moment. The coherence isn't as good, but damn. Damn, like, look at the bullets flying, bro. Like, just take a second to appreciate this. Like, look how everything stays the same. Look. Pretty much. Not exactly, but pretty much. Look. Look at the bullet here. Boom, boom, hits the top. Boom, another one hits the wall. And look, it leaves a thing on the wall. Look, a bullet hole. Bro, this is AI, bro. This is what I'm trying to show you guys. This is what's possible with AI. Like, I mean, it's just so dope. So we'll download that. Let's get that one as well. We just have to go out of here. Whoa. Oh yeah. And then we'll go back into here. Now I don't know, it might be kind of hard to, we'll have to take that one off and that one off, and then we'll just do this onto here, and then set that as video background. Why is it not? Okay, now we're talking. Okay, so let's just see anyway. It's probably not going to make much sense now, but I wanted to see how this looks compared to what we made. That's looking dope, bro. You see, so I would use that. In my opinion, that's... So I hope you guys can see that, like, AI video at the moment is kind of taking off, and you are able to actually do stuff that looks nice. It doesn't look like glitchy with 3 fingers. I've shown you guys the old AI, and it really is not that impressive when it comes to some of these things. And with this, it's just looking super clean, and we could go further on this, obviously. Now, from this scene here is where I'd probably start the next scene from here. So I would clip that. Actually, no, because then it's not going to bring that room into it. Maybe there. And then, you know, I could just take that particular one, start it in Kriya, go back here, and then we could actually even just say image here. We're going to add in the one we've just done. Oh, 1 second. Was that one? And then just generate it. I'll just see if it keeps it the same. Probably won't. Damn, it's like made it realistic. I'm just going to see what it does from here. I mean, we've got the image anyway, so it's more of like continuing from there. I just wanted to see if I could get a clearer image, but maybe not. That looks like that Luigi dude. Why is it taking so long, Kriya? You're not normally this slow. So anyway, we could, why not just do it simply? We just go here, and then we'll just do another one in Higgsfield. So the one we've just done of him running in there, we'll take out these, and then we'll change this one to, like, I saw one where like bullets were like flying. I mean, you would kind of want like, so from there he's going to run in, so maybe like a zoom across. Oh, bullet time. Yes. Yes, bullet time. Okay. So we'll just use the one bullet time on this one. We're not going to use two. And then we would just generate that. So we'll do this one, and then we'll move on to something else. Because you guys are kind of getting the point now. I don't need to keep... Oh, good question. Great question. Yes, there is. So let me get to that. 1 second. You know, Six Star. I don't... Of course, bro. Of course I've got something to do the sound effects. Just give me 1 second. I'll get it up. Yeah, because I mean, you could use licensed one, but rather just make your own. It's just so easy to even make your own sound effects now. So I don't know why anyone would even do that. So if we go into audio tools. Here we go. So well, already starting up. So if you go into, I wanted to let that thing, but it's fine. If you go into 11 Labs, which is the one that I've shown you guys before, but we'll just go back into it quickly because it'll take 1 second to show you this. And up here on the left, there's a sound effects tab. And then you could just say a bank robbery with gunshots. Let's just try like push it a bit, and then we can always just scale it back to just being gunshots. So it's 8 seconds that we're generating. I don't know. So they'll give us different samples. Yeah, we'll mess around with those. So we've got those sound effects now, and I've downloaded them. So now we'll just go back to some reason. Jeez. Here we go. He's ready. And here we go. So here's the new one that we've done. So the last one was this. And then it moves on to this. Change his face a little. That's a problem. I mean, it's a problem, but it's not, because it's kind of like whatever for now. But I could change that easily. But that's why I said I wanted to get a clearer shot, because there you couldn't see the eyes. But that's pretty good. Like, even look at the woman there. Another robber. Or is she the security? So we'll get that one down as well. And as I say, guys, please don't, this isn't like a final product type of thing. I'm not trying to make like a movie here. I'm just trying to show you how smooth you can get it with very basic stuff at the moment. So we'll just do that, replace background on there. And then we'll add in our the gunshots as well. So let's do I can't remember which was which. Nah, let's use this one. So let's run it again from the beginning. Let's see what we've created. A 15-second. Not bad, not bad, not bad. The only part is that face at the end. We could obviously change that. We could go back in there and make sure that the face stays the same. But it's not hard. I like how the gunshots look. They look correct. So there you have it, guys. That's how you you can make yourself a cinematic a movie. You know, like the Dawes brothers made with that Trump one. Very similar to that. How would you use this is the question, you know. So I will show you guys something about YouTube and these type of things. So to anyone who's been in these before, you would have seen this. But this is a channel that has 90k subscribers, and they are pulling in some 18 grand a month, according to what I've seen. According to what I've seen. So if we go to their videos, not all of them hit, but we'll see the most popular ones, and then we'll just look at one of them. I don't like, for example, 2.2 million views.
Soft breezes play as my spirits fly.
They're just looping back and forward, I think. Oh no, they've done some others. So they've done exactly, but they just like do different iterations of the same girl like, look, different poses, and then they just switch between them, so it goes back to the other one, back to the other one. So maybe like 5-second frames that they just keep alternating, but it looks like someone's DJing. So that's how you would kind of use it for that. Like I say, these guys are making 18 grand a month. You can go do your research on how much they make, you know, but they are making quite a lot. Maybe it's fallen off now, but they were doing really, really well. And one thing I'll say is, guys, don't get discouraged, because if you go look at their songs, some of them only have 265, 1K. But all you need is that one viral one to hit, and then you really start making the money. And I would argue even these are not bad, because people are listening for an hour. So YouTube will pay you for these things, you know, like these are all like, you know, for like it's decent amount of views and for the amount of listening time that people are going to do. So that's what they estimate, 18 grand a month that this channel's making. But it's very low effort in my opinion, and you could probably do much better with Higgsfield and the ones that I've shown you guys. Like, this is old. Like, look at the hands. You see, it's not. Not terrible. But it's the same thing over and over. Look, it's just the same loop. Look, just the same loop. There we go. Look, same loop again, and now again. Same thing. So that's it. Like, it makes the video look more realistic, so people like kind of want to watch it a bit more than if it was just like a static image. So that's what I would do, you know, with that. I wouldn't just do like a simple image or anything like that. I would do something cool with like Higgsfield and, you know, like similar to what we made. So that's the way of doing that. So the next thing I wanted to speak to you guys about is this. So this is I've kind of I've done this with AI, but I've kind of like put it all together for you guys, and I will give this all to you. But these are the type of things. This is like your KPD cut and paste niche guide, and this is kind of like for these books. KDP is the style that we're using here. Here are some tips for the different type of books that you can use: animals, food, alphabet, shapes, obviously for kids, you know. Cut along dashed lines, cut and assemble pizza and ice cream, so they have to cut out the pizzas and make everything themselves. And you can also use it for different things, like just selling these things online. I've even given you guys the price range, the estimated monthly sales on some of these things, and I will give you guys these handbooks as well. And then also, this is another breakdown that I've done for you guys. So you use these tools, Titan's Quick View, to analyze the market, so that it will tell you the niches that are best for these books, and then at least 3 books are a bestseller. So that's what you're kind of looking for, 3 of these books. And then you check Amazon, you do the search results on those books. And I'll give you guys an example on some of these right now. So give me a second and I'll show you. Let me go to Amazon. Okay, so this here is a example of different children's books that are doing really well, and you can see the amount of sales that these are making. So for example, something like this. They've they've got, you know, 100, more than 100 people have bought this in the last month. They're selling for 16.99 for these books. And if you go into these books, all of this type of stuff, these work charts and everything, can be made with AI. And this is a niche that not a lot of people are thinking of doing at the moment. And there really is a demand for this. And I think that if anyone wants to go into this, I think that you will be very profitable as long as you use the right SEO keywords, and of course you create a product that people will love to obviously give to their kids. But things like this, how to draw all things for kids, this is perfect for AI, because you know it shows you step by step how to draw. So what if I wanted to, I could just take this now and I'll just go to ChatGPT. Actually, let me do it on browser so you guys can see. So we're gonna just do this here. I'm gonna just upload that image. Where is she at? This. Make me a activity page for kids to learn how to draw cartoons. And I've just given it an example like this, and then it will kind of do it for us now. So ChatGPT 4 is goated for this. You can literally, like, I've just given it that image and said make a page for kids to learn how to draw cartoons. So it will do like different things, and then I could just tell it, okay, let's see what it does first, because you have to first see what it does, and then you adjust your prompt, or you add, or you subtract. But it normally that's the way it works. Hopefully everyone can see this. Now, again, guys, I'm doing this fast, so please don't think that this is like the be all and end all. You have to spend some time on this stuff in order to make it profitable and good. But so this is not good. So let's try in a similar style. The first image, do a step-by-step guide on drawing a bear. And we'll just, because we don't want this. What is this? What is this? Rubbish. This GPT-4o is just so insane. I honestly, I can't. We're gonna go into the action figures now, by the way, because I want to just show you that while we're in here. But it's just insane, insane. What is it giving us this for now? Oh, maybe it's just like a random. That's pretty cool, actually, to have those random facts. Um, no, not good. Not good. See, guys, this is where it gets difficult. It's like you have to go and uh, we'll go back onto this in a minute, just because I want to show you the rendering um, of these first. Where is it? Of the action figures, because I know a lot of people are wanting to do action figures at the moment. So let's do an action figure of that bank robber, just for the sake of it. Well, actually, no. Let's do a funny one. Let's do one of a Web3 degen. A Web3 degen. Okay, so Web3 degen is the theme for this one. So let's go and make me a picture of a typical Web3 degen with mug, glasses, smoking a vape. My spelling is just not. Okay, so we'll take this and I'll use that. So I'm going to show you a completely different one now, guys. Everyone's doing these on ChatGPT 4.0, and I don't like them. I think that there's much better tools to use than GPT 4.0 for making these things, because it's just too general. Like, I'm going to show you specifically a page. Oh, and I've got something else to show you. Can you guys see this if I press this? No, I'd have to share my entire window. Give me a second. Let me just do the entire window there. So this extension that I've got is what I want to show you guys as well. This is like the biggest cheat sheets in AI right now. It's called Mind Studio. You guys are going to get blown away by this. Honestly, this thing right here is a game changer, a real game changer. So far, so good. We got the Bitcoin, the weed. It's probably going to do like me, because it does remember like all of your chats. So it's probably going to do. Oh, it's got Pepe in the back. It's got the monkey, the Bored Ape there. Pretty dope, not gonna lie. I don't know what made it make that picture, but I like it. Smoking this vape. Oh, sorry. I don't know what's going on with the screen sharing. One second, let me stop sharing that. And I'll try again with this one. Jesus, what is going on here? Yeah, so there we go, guys. There's our degen. Fucking cool picture. I like it. I really like it. So I'll download that, and then I'm gonna take you guys into a new one. I know why that probably didn't work is because of the. I wanted to show you guys the extension. So yeah, let me just get this 1 second. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'll be back in 1 minute. Yeah, there we go. So this is the app. This before we're going to do the action figure now, but while this thing's working, let me just show you. So if we go here onto like a YouTube video, and let's look for a tutorial, how to trade meme coins. Just as an example. So I would go into this.
Trading meme coins remains a good way.
But I don't want to watch this whole thing, so I just go here into Mind Studio. And then there's all different agents that you can use. So I would go to, so if, say for example, I wanted to make an X thread about this video, I would just click here, run. And then it's going to go through the video and make a thread that I can post to X about this video as if it's my content. So this is what a lot of people are doing now, just to come up with like cool how-to guides. Sorry, I'm going to have to reshare again. It just does not like, let me try share my whole window, my entire screen. Might work better. And now it's gone, my video is also gone. Entire screen. There we go. So now you can see, guys, look here, look on the side, how it's made a thread already. And then I just click and copy across. Want to make daily profits trading meme coins? Focus on small wins, not chasing. Here's a simple strategy. First rule, don't hold positions too long. You could post this on X. When choosing a meme coins trade, always zoom out on the chart, identify the established coins, use limit orders, set up a price. Pretty good little thread. So you could then post this on X. So if you don't want that, you could also just go here and just do a how-to guide. So transform videos into printable guides, which is what I've done with a lot of my content, just because it's just so good. So I run that, and it's going to create now a guide on how to trade meme coins that I can use. So this is literally one-click stuff, guys. I like, this is what I think AI is most useful for right now. I think that having this Mind Studio on your as an extension is not only a should have, right now it's a must have. Like if you don't have this, you are you playing against people who have like crazy cheat sheets. So you can even rephrase this, perfect tone every time, transform any content into smart study cards. You know, let's try it. I don't know why it's running so slow right now. Maybe it's because I'm sharing my screen, or maybe, yeah, there we go. So that's how it runs with this cool like image, and it will create flashcards now based on this video that I'm giving it. So guys, I'm telling you that this right here, having this plugin is essential right now. Essential. Like, don't even, bro, like this is a must have. Let me close some of these things as well. So look at this now. Look at what we've got here. What is a meme coin? Why should you, so you can look at this. What is a meme coin? Cryptocurrency typically created as a joke or with limited utility, driven by social media and hype. Why should meme coins be used for short-term trades? So you can actually learn with this. What does a decline in volume indicate in potential price decline? Which technical indicator measures the magnitude of recent price changes to evaluate overbought or oversold conditions? RSI, Relative Strength Index. So there we go. There's another thing you can do with it. You can also do, like I said, you can create it, put it into you can get YouTube ideas as well to make your own videos. This, I would say, is very good for, you know, looking for those niches that we've been looking for, you know, when it comes to these different things like this Dub Zone, making the music. Oh, sorry. Okay, well, maybe that's not such a good one to run it on. But you can do pretty much anything. Look, take a web page content and generate a thumbnail. Generates a thumbnail based on video transcript. Chat with web pages. They've even got 4.0 mini here that you can chat with. Reply to a comment. Turn comments into conversations. Run. I guess that this would have to maybe run on X. So I don't even know. Let's try that one. So this would be to write a comment for here. You know, I could just go here and just boom. And it does it with context, you know. Thanks for the comment, and it's great to see you exploring how to buy and sell them. What are your thoughts on the current market? Do you have any specific meme coins you're looking at? Now let's just try that same thing on X. So go into X here. We'll go in here into Crypto Stoners thing, and we will do a nice reply for our man. Wait, where was it? Rephrase this. Where were we? I'm sure we were here. You can remove bias and all of that as well. I think it was further down. For the chat. Yeah, reply to comments. Look at this. Done. Look at that, guys. Do you see? Do you see what I've just done there? Let's go here. Let's just look for another comment here. Another one, Mad Queen. Run again. Hope is a powerful thing. It's definitely a tough moment, but I'm holding on to the. I would take the tag out. There's no need to tag. You're busy replying. But this is to show you guys. Damn, I'm giving you guys some fire. Yeah, honestly, I hope you guys appreciate this because it takes me hours, guys, to find these tools, and this shit is not easy. Like, people don't know about this stuff. If they knew about this stuff, they would be doing. Because look at the thoughtful reply I've written here compared to everyone else's reply. I'll kill it every single time. You can go into any post here. Like, let's go into a news post. Let's go into a news post. Run it again. Boom. I don't know why it's saying Rickstar. Maybe because it's on my profile. But I could even just take that. And this is like the thing I'm saying. You don't always need to use exactly what they give you. Just make it your own. So just here, I would just say that. And I would just say this. You know, just easy to reply to shit with this. Like I say, it's not always going to be perfect, but it's just a way of you being able to reply to tweets really quickly with context without having to spend time, you know, writing this shit out. Like, there we go. And like I say, you're editing to make it your own. So it's not like you sitting here like see, I'm customizing it myself. See, but there we go. Personalized reply. What everyone loves in this space. You know, even just with a GM post, you can just Boom. I'm outperforming everyone right now. See? So this is a way, this Mind Studio is a way of just being your agent that here works with you all day. You know, it's TLDRs, executive summaries if you want, remove bias, enrich content, you know, expand to understand explanation, easy to understand explanation, uncover hidden meanings and context, analyze comments, understand audience interaction, not just metrics. So, so you could go here. Let's just go into one of my tweets, this one, and then just analyze comments. It's going to analyze all of them. The post review received overwhelmingly positive feedback with user expressed appreciations for work. Discuss topics, key statements, top participants. So you can see here who all your top participants are. And that's something that's very useful when you're on X, is to see the people that engage with you the most. And that's what this thing does. People thought I was capping yesterday when I said I used AI to see who interacts with me the most. I do. I use this. This is what you can use. This is what you can run. So this Mind Studio for me is the most unspoken about like secret tool in Web3 right now. You can even turn stuff into a quiz. It's insane, guys. It really, really is insane what you can do. Summarize pitch decks, can craft personalized VC outreach emails. Man, it just goes on and on. So turn any article into interactive quiz, the news bill with more yearning. So yeah, guys, that's you know, this reply to comments I love. So I can just go into all of these ones here where people have replied to me, and I can just run this. See? There we go. And then you can just I'm not posting the YouTube link. Obviously, it makes you get shadow banned. But like, you can just go into any of these, run again. Boom, boom. Take that out. Do you guys see? You guys see what I'm doing here? I hope you guys all see this, and I hope you can see how much easier this is going to make your life. And most people are just not going to tell you this shit, you know? Most people are just not going to tell you any of this, and you're going to keep going out there trying to, you know, let's look for this. So this is a stupid, well, not stupid, but it's like a copy pasta thing. So let's see how it replies to this. This is great. I've definitely been guilty, but you're right. Consistency is key. I'm going to try to thanks for the reminder. See, even though it's, you know, Green Pill Collective. So I'm just trying to show you guys that, especially if English isn't your first language, I think that this will help people a lot. And it's just so easy to use. Like, you just have to go into the comment. And then, like, YouTube's my boy here, so I'll just go run again. And then I don't like that it tags, but I just take that out. That's fine. Just make it personalized. Just make it your own. Write 1 or 2 words that makes it, like, specifically your own. But You're making AI do the bulk of the work for you. You know, you don't even need an AI agent for this stuff. It's literally like just took, and every single time it's giving you a different response. You know, so you're not going to get like flagged for you know like writing the same shit over and over. It's it's just very easy to sit here and just reply to people. Um, so this is yeah, this is on iOS, I think. But I'm just using it as the Google Chrome extension. I believe it works on most extensions available. I want to see something. So does it take, or is it only words, or can it actually read this image? So let's test it on this one. So we run it on this. See it. It doesn't give context to pictures. So just bear that in mind. I mean, you don't really need to, but here's one. Let's show some love to Big Man here. Here's Big Man. You know, so we'll just run this again. Oh, actually, make sure you clicked on it, guys. Make sure that was a mistake I made there. Make sure you clicked on it. You must click on the reply. Oh yeah, sorry. I have been liking the messages, or haven't I been liking them? Sorry, Ray. Uh, and then I would just say this. Hey, brother. Thanks for the reminds. See? Nice context. So yeah, this is something. Right. Bro, I'm still laughing about that. Did I not like those messages? Bro, that's bad of me. I have to go back and like them. But yeah, you should, of course, like the messages too. But it just, yeah, there you go. Crypto Bullies has just dropped the link there if you guys want it. Oh shit, I didn't like Eutrids. You're right, bro. You are right. I wasn't liking the post. But as you can see, you know, you like the post, of course, bro. I'm tripping, bro. Ray, thanks for the reminder, bro. That doesn't look good on the algo anyway. But yeah, I liked all the posts now, so I've done a better job. But basically, this is the biggest cheat sheet in on X right now, and I've just given it to you guys. So I'm trying to give you guys value at all of these different. At every single week, I'm trying to give you guys something new, something fresh, something that no one else is talking about, something that's going to give you guys an edge over everyone else. And this, this is one of the things that I worked hard to find for you guys. And it's just so much easier, man. I don't like GMing. So for me, I don't have time to like sit in GM and write out like all of this. Like I really wish I did, but I think that I'm giving people value by commenting here. Like this guy Giza, he doesn't care. Like he cares that I've just written a long, thoughtful thing. He does not care about like did Rick Starr sit and write this out? No, the intentions there. I've given him a great message here. It's better than all of these others. GM, happy Monday, my dear. GM Giza, GM, and no knocking anyone because I've done this for a long time. But look how much my one stands out. Pirates one's beautiful, but look how much everyone's just the same. GM, good morning. Wishing you a wonderful morning. Maiden morning Monday. Let's go. GM Giza, embrace the morning with a grateful heart. Good morning, legend. Have a great day. GM Giza, happy new week. And then you go back to our one. Hey Giza, I love your positive energy. Maiden Monday is a great way to start the week. I'm with you on hitting the timeline and fighting the algo. Let's make it a great one. Bro, honestly, like you can't compare. You can't compare. And there's no way that anyone has enough time to sit there and do this every single day, all day. Well, some people do, but I don't. I've got other shit to do. So I prefer to spend 1 hour in the morning supporting the accounts that support me and just going into shit like this, just going run again, and it runs it, did 1 2 3, literally finished in 1 second, boom, Done. Scrambler. There you go, my friend. Love your positive vibes. Let's crush this shit. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Let's go. And that's basically what I wanted to show you. Let's reply to this. It's kind of like it's kind of like replying as yeah, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But as you can see, guys, I am crushing the replies today. My interaction is going. Oh, crypto bullies. Let's see what he replies to crypto bullies. So we run it again. Boom. Let's see what he says. Hey, hey, happy Mutant Monday. Let's go. No, I don't want to do that. I was going to dox him because I know he loves it. But there you go. The best reply he's going to get all day. I can guarantee you that. The best reply. Even put in his ape and the pickaxe. He'll appreciate that. Believe me. What's up, Crypto Man? Everything is recorded, brother. We are almost finishing up. We're going on 2 hours, but everything is recorded. So feel free to go back and check it all out, man. I've just given some of the hottest alpha around right now, and hopefully people are going to be using it. Let's see what, yeah, I like these because these if you want to get high impressions, this is I mean, you can always change the shit, it's up to you how you want to run it, but I'm just showing you guys like the best way, we call this the meta, most effective tactic available. And if I'm going to sit here replying to people, you best believe I'm not going to be going over to because I know people like they go into GPT and they kind of print out a whole bunch of replies and then just copy, and it's free, as you can see. That, huh? Why did it do that to me? Yeah, this is a free tool, guys. As I'm showing you because I'm using it over and over, and it's why is it? Oh, maybe because it has to be on the screen. Maybe I need to restart it. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to keep doing it. But you can see exactly how it's done. Just use this reply to comment tool at the bottom. And then last thing I wanted to show you is a tool called Glyph. This one here does these action figures, and I'll show you how I've been doing the action figures to make it a little bit better than these are all LoRa's, guys, so they're built for a very specific purpose. So like this one will make Vance, or this one's a chill guy generator, but it's specifically built models to create a certain style. But here is the action figure one. And yeah, like with the action figure ones that I've seen on the timeline, they're very boring, very plain. Whereas now I'm going to show you, if you're running a LoRa, the difference is very, very, very different because, well, it's very big, sorry, because you kind of, using it for a very specific task. So let me just get that guy. We'll use our same bank robber as our character. So we'll say bank robber, gun, sack of money, what else? Mask. And then we'll just call it like Hank the bank robber. And then we'll just run that. And it will give you, it'll make your thing. So this is also free, by the way, guys. I'll drop the link for this. And it will run this glyph for free for you. Then you can take this. I'll show you now what I do. So you see, pretty dope compared to the ones that you see on the timeline. But then what I would do is I would take it into ChatGPT, and then I would take that and I would add in a second image. So the one of him, it was this one. And then I would just go back here and just take that prompt and then just go back to ChatGPT. Make an action figure inspired by these two images, and then you'll just put that, and then it will make you, like the ones I've been seeing on the timeline are just very flat and shitty. And this kind of, if you give it a good example of what you want with it, the image you want, you're going to get such a better output than if you to just go in here and say, if I had to just write this, make an image, you know, the original prompts, just try to do like text to image, just does it, you can't compare, trust me, cannot compare. Shout out to 400 people already tuned in. Madness. That's not even counting YouTube and Facebook. I don't even want to know how many views that we've got on there. Actually interested now that I've thought about it, just while we're waiting for this too. Oh god damn. Even comments. If you guys missed the video earlier that we made, because I know that some of you guys weren't here. Yeah, that's what we made. That's what we made earlier. And here is our figurine of Hank. Even look, it has the same like mask on, the same. It's very, very, very accurate. And the only way you're going to get that type of accuracy is by using reference images. So now you could even like now if you wanted to even make it more, like I'm just gonna let's push it just quickly before we end it so I can show you how much you could do with this. So make me a merch item for Hank fans. put an image of him in GTA style on a hoodie. Let's just push this AI and just see where his limit is before we close off, because we literally approaching 5 more minutes to approach 2 hours. I do keep it at 2 hours because it's too much info for people to just for me to keep going. I want you guys to now go get Mind Studio, go to Higgsfield, go do the scene transitions, do all of that stuff that we've spoken about. If you want to start doing the books, let me know and I'll talk you through that a bit more one-on-one. But you've seen like the basics of what you need to do to create a book. I mean, it's more the idea. Making it is quite easy, but it's more the idea of like making these books, putting them on Amazon, looking for the right niche, the ones that are actually selling big already, and then just replicating those in your own style. So if it's not broke, as they say, don't fix it, or whatever that saying is. But it's pretty much the same when it comes to sales. You know, look for the things that are selling in that niche, and then try and cater to that. And it's not a copy. Make your own version of it, but with the same type of idea behind it. You know, like so. I'm just trying to show you guys now quickly. We're going to push this AI even further than this, but I just want to show you where we started off from. Was these like random pictures? Then we made a merch kind of a toy. Now we're going for a hoodie, which already I think looks pretty dope for a hoodie. Hank, cool, like whatever, bro. And now I can just say, put that on a woman at a music festival with sunglasses and no with a ski mask on. Hyper realist for in so we'll just now ask it to put that exact hoodie on a woman. Let's see. I just want you guys to see the consistency of ChatGPT at the moment, like how they keep everything kind of like you can see the face there, you can see the face there. It all kind of matches together. You know, it all looks all like the same brand. It's just crazy. AI is just blows my mind, man. This will just take a minute. But yeah, guys, if you guys want any of the materials, I used AI to create a lot of this stuff for you. So I mean, it literally like the different angles. Wait, where's the see with Higgsfield exactly how to do it. What each camera angle does. Conveys danger and vehicle motion, mixing camera motion. So I've got this if you guys want it. It's just like an overview of Higgsfield, which we of course use to make this using two different styles. Obviously made this one as well. Very clean stuff, very, very clean stuff. Even does animation really well. So let's see our Hank girl at a concert. At a music festival, excuse me. I mean, didn't do what I asked it at all. It put Hank himself at the at the festival, but why do I like that? So let's do another thing. I'll show you a better way of doing it. And this is something you have to learn with AI. It is going to do this type of stuff to you all the time. So I would just copy that image, and then I would, just because when you give it too much context in a chat, in one chat session, it starts to like hallucinate. So just start a completely new one, and then make an advert for this hoodie with a woman wearing it at the beach. I'll just keep it simple. And it should be able to do a pretty good job with that. 420 people watching. I have to have a bong for that. I'd be wrong if I didn't. I would be wrong if I didn't. Okay, hold on. Let's keep it professional, guys. We've got a couple minutes left here. We've just hit 2 hours as well, so appreciate everyone that was here throughout. On Wednesday, I am going to be joining a good friend of mine, Ira, and I'm going to be giving them a very brief breakdown of some of the tools that we've used. Obviously, I'm not going to have the same amount of time that I do here, where I can sit for 2 hours and show you guys all the different tools and we can work on them together. But it will be fun, nonetheless. It will be fun, definitely. Also, what do you guys think of this cap? Can't say too much, but what do you think of this cap? I think it's an absolute banger. That's all I'll say. And there we have it, guys. I mean, I'm already seeing that that's going to come out fine, perfect for an advertisement. And the main point of the whole thing is that we've literally taken an idea, like this was my point of doing all of this with you, is that we started off the show with an idea of a bank robber holding a gun. That was just the initial idea. And from there, we've made a 20-second clip of him running into the bank, which could be used as a promo. We've made merchandise already for the bank robber guy, Hank, who's now all of a sudden got a name, Hank the bank robber. And we've also created now advertisements, a figurine, mock-up figurine that we could use. And now we could even turn this into like a novel, a graphic novel. So we could go through with GPT. And how would you do that? So it sounds overwhelming, right? Like, oh, now I must write a graphic novel. No, like simple. Based on the image of the bank robber, write me out a scene by scene for an entire graphic novel featuring Hank the bank robber. So, I mean, I shouldn't have done it early, but there you go. You can see if it's going to finish. I don't know, but it's pretty good. It might have timed out there because I gave it another instruction. So here we go. Title: The Quiet Exit, crime thriller. The setup: Scene 1, a burning van screeches through the city streets. Hank bloodied and masked. Oh, this is cool. So all you do is you just go through each one of these. Caption: 3 hours earlier. You just go through each one of these, and you just go and you make it through on your generator. Look, scene 4, scene 5, scene 6, scene 7, scene 8, scene 9. Hank meets with his old friend. It gives you everything. So this is what I was trying to say to you guys. Like, you can build out stories for your projects like this. You know, you could build out a full lore with a graphic novel for your story based on, you know, on this. Look, Hank with his crew, Lacey, Twitch, and Ramon got over the van blueprints. Hank is calm, precise, no killing in and outs in 7 minutes. It's banger, banger. So I just wanted to show you guys that, you know, like, let's push it more. Make scene 1 in a black and white graphic so we'll just, this is what I mean, is like, you have to keep pushing AI to be able to get what you want from it. So let's bring scene 1 into life with, it's even giving you like a full, like, now it's starting to give you like the script, which is crazy, but that isn't what I asked for. Make me an image for scene 1 in a black and white, black and white Sin City. Star. So we've just basically started making the graphic novel, you know. So here's scene 1. Make sure you tell it to keep the aspect ratio the same on all images. Think of what aspect ratio you want, and then just put it in. Yeah, put it in whatever your aspect ratio is. So that, because it does tend to do different sizes, horizontal, like there, look, it's like vertical. So the main thing is that ChatGPT 4.0 is not very fast. So this is something that, like, you could work on in the background. So you just have a tab open and then just keep coming back to the tab and then just do like one scene. I mean, there's like 20 scenes. So realistically, you could do it over the course of a day. And then within one day, you know, you've got your graphic novel done from start to finish. So there we go. It's looking good so far. It's looking good so far, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but I like it. I like it. I think it's. Yep. Look, it looks like Hank. It looks like Hank. Look at the mask. Look at everything. It looks like Hank. And this is what I was getting at, you know, guys. It's just that it's so limitless, like what you can do with this shit. It's just, all it takes is like having the idea of like, oh, you can take this and you can use this. There, look how cool that is for the first scene. And you could just say, make me scene 2 in the same style, and it's just going to go on and make scene 2, you know, and then it's going to make scene 3, and then it's going to make scene 4, and it's going to make you a full graphic novel now based on this. So we're going from yeah, Hank bloodied and masked. Now we're going to go, Hank and his crew go over the van's blueprints. Let's see if it does it right. And then I'll wrap it up there, guys. 2 hours and 10 minutes, 440 people so far tuned in. Actually, way more than that. It's over 500 now because I looked on Facebook. And this is not counting Facebook. Crazy. I never thought I'd stream on Facebook. YouTube and X, yeah, but not Facebook, bro. Like, but I just wanted to give my Facebook family some knowledge, because I know they we consider you guys normies. So if you are watching and you are on Facebook, you guys are normies to us crypto folk. Not a bad thing, you just normal people. There, I forgot to put the aspect ratio. I should have said keep the aspect ratio the same. It's not always a bad thing because if you're doing a graphic novel, you want to put the images that kind of together so it looks like a cartoon, so some are different sizes. Um, so it's not particularly a bad thing, but if you wanted to make an actual book, you want them all to be the same aspect ratio and size. But yeah, guys, speaks for itself in my opinion. I don't really need to say much to you guys in terms of what the capabilities are here. When I've just shown you this, you know, you can even use Mind Studio here to give you more ideas. Really is coming out like a bit of a cool story. I actually almost want the story to keep going so I can like see the whole story, but I mean, bro, I'm happy with that. It's even got that like grainy, cool graphic novel style. And you can add speech bubbles and all of that. So if we have to go out of here, make a scene 3, but add in speech bubbles. Yeah, okay, guys, we're gonna wrap it up there anyway. So I will update you guys on how this all comes out in the end. This is what I mean. Once you get caught up in this AI stuff, it's just like you can't stop. Really hard to stop. Really, really, really hard to stop. Because you have another idea, another idea, another idea, and it just keeps going, bro. It keeps going. After this, I am ending it. I just wanted to see how this one comes out. Thanks, Tribe called Rex. I do appreciate you guys sticking around for the whole time. Like I said, if you have any questions, just DM me, bro. I'll help you guys out with any type of stuff that you want to make. I mean, literally from the all my stuff at the moment, I'm using AI for posters and everything, and you can just do so much, like such a cool job because it's just unique, man. Just unique. But there, it's put the speech bubble in for us now, like I asked it to. That's the thing. You just have to ask. With AI, you just have to ask and it will do it. You have to know what questions to ask, though. That's, I think, the hardest thing about AI is knowing what to ask it and how to instruct it. It's very difficult. People try a few times, they get frustrated because it doesn't work and they're like, oh no, this is crap. But that's just because you don't know how to use it. Like even with like AI agents on X, they're only shit because people don't know how to program them. But look how dope that is, bro. Look how sick the story is becoming. He's sitting in a worn-out couch, shirtless, badging a worn and TV flickers in front of his son. Speech bubble, still barely breathing. And then you could go to close-up of an old video. So make panel 2 into an image. And you just keep going, guys. Keep going. I really encourage you guys to do this type of shit because, especially like with your projects, like if you guys don't know, of course I'm using this stuff for the projects that I'm working on, and the law is going to be some of the best law in Web3 because I'm going to be able to build law daily. Whereas other people are going to have to think about it. I'm going to be able to put law of what's happening IRL into the law of these projects, which is sick. That makes it feel alive. It makes it feel like it's a real thing. So that's what I'm planning on doing, and I hope that I inspire other people too as well. I've seen people been opening up Etsy stores and all of that recently, like a lot of the projects that we work with, that's been like a new thing. I love it. I love it. Like we should all have our own merch store. I don't see why we don't. So if these classes are helping with that type of stuff, they're going to keep going. You know, next week we'll be back for sure. I might even have to start doing them more than once a week, if I must be honest. Like Monday, once a week just seems not enough, because when it gets to the week, you know, we run for 2 hours and 15 minutes. And personally, I think it's quite a long time for people to be sitting and focused and concentrating on something. I know personally my concentration doesn't last that long unless it's AI. Like this can keep me going because it's constantly stimulating. I can change from this now into video and then do video for a while, then change to music, then change. So it keeps me interested like the whole time. Whereas I think if I'm working on one particular thing, it starts to get very monotonous and boring. And that's just how I work anyway. But what was the second panel? Close up of an old videotape, Lily birthday 4 and shaky handwriting, Hank's glove placed into the VCR, the speech bubble off panel one more time. Perfect. Look at that shit. Rewind, play, fast forward, stop, eject. Where's AI writing shit? It's all perfect. Look at this. And now we're starting to get a graphic novel together, you know, we basically from 1, 2, you know, and there we just keep going through the panels. I stopped it here, but you can, when this turns to actual crime page images, I can generate the same gritty noir style. So we can just keep going, you know, make panel 3 into an image. Literally, that's how you make panel 3 into an image. And just boom, 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 boom. If you guys have missed it, I do recommend you go back and you watch, especially the Mind Studio. I think that that's going to be very helpful for anyone, whether you're on Facebook, X, YouTube, doesn't matter. It's really, really good for generating replies, TLDRs, creating how-to guides, giving you ideas. There's so much on it, and it's just this extension that plugs in and you can literally use it for free. It's even got chat with web pages. You know, it's got DeepSeek, it's got Flash 2, Gemini, chat with any web page. You know, so check it out. Go and play with this stuff. That's what I always say. Like, go and play with this. That's where you really going to learn. Like I can show you this shit, but like you actually going and clicking these buttons is what's gonna make the difference for you guys. So you can even fact check here. I mean, it's just so cool. Look, Instagram generates an Instagram carousel from any content. LinkedIn generate a podcast. SEO ready articles. So here you can take a YouTube video, turn it into an article that is SEO ready. And what does that mean? That's search engine optimized. So when people go and search for that particular thing on Google, it will be optimized to come up higher in the search engine. So keep that in mind. This is a very useful thing as well. But there we go. Look at this now. Now we're starting to get a movie. Still barely breathing. Still breathing barely, sorry. One more time. Lily, 4th birthday with the girl, him watching. Bro, it's perfect. It's starting to turn into an actual graphic novel. So, yeah, guys. What more can I tell you? Next week we'll be back. I've got more stuff to show you. I just can't keep going. I think it's too long. It's already 2.5 hours, way too long for you guys to just keep absorbing all of this stuff. It starts to sound Chinese, I'm sure, after a while. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Really, really, really do appreciate it. If you guys have anything you want to speak about, my DMs are 100% open. I am going to be at Big Man's show tomorrow, his Coffee and a Joint show tomorrow morning. Wednesday, I'm on with Ira and a whole bunch of other streamers. I think it's either Say Network or Abstract, I'm not sure, but I'll be streaming on there, giving some AI alpha. I'm doing a lot of stuff at the moment, but more importantly as well, this Saturday is the 419 party, 420 party. It's going to run for 24 hours. So if anyone wants to get involved in that, please let me know. We need more projects. We've already got like 30 projects, but if we're going to run for 24 hours, we need a lot more. And we're hoping to break the record of a 420 online space with that. We definitely will be the biggest 420 space on X, but I want to break the record of 420 space overall. I just don't think online communities get together in that type of size. And if we can hit 4,000 or 5,000, we're going to smash it, which we did 1.6 on the birthday. So I think that it's very possible. Anyway, guys, again, thank you so much. Let me stop streaming. Stop streaming. Thank you so much. And yeah, we'll see you again next week, Monday, or if you want to tune into Big Man Show tomorrow, that's also available. But again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And let's just end with our we'll end off with our video again one more time. But thank you again, guys, for showing up. Honestly, the only reason I do it is because so many people show up. If people don't show up, I'm not gonna be sitting here doing it for my own health. But it seems like it is helping a lot of people. We've had over 500, nearly 600 people tune in just today during the show, during the 2 hours. So I would love to know, even people that are going to watch it after the fact, because I know it's daytime. A lot of people at work. A lot of people have said to me they will watch this, but later. So share it with your friends and one more time.